Have you ever seen a group of crows together? It's not just a normal thing, it has a spiritual meaning. For a long time, people from different cultures have seen crows gathering and felt there was something more to it. When crows come together in big groups, it's like they're bringing news about changes and things we don't usually understand. These groups of crows can be powerful signs, helping us see what's happening in our lives. Crow gatherings often mean big changes and personal growth are coming. They also show how important it is to have friends and family for support. Crows in large groups can point to hidden forces and knowledge around you. Seeing them might be a sign to look for your inner wisdom and guidance. Crow gatherings remind us that being smart and resourceful helps us deal with life's challenges. Crows are often linked to change, and when they gather, it makes this meaning stronger. It could mean big changes are coming in your job, relationships, or personal life. It's a reminder that change is a natural and good part of life. Crows are social animals, and their gatherings show the strength of community. It reminds us to appreciate our friends and family, who give us support and happiness. Crows have always been linked to mystery and the spiritual world. A big gathering of crows suggests a strong connection to the spiritual world. It might be telling you to trust your intuition and pay attention to subtle signs from the universe. Crows are known for being smart and good at solving problems, showing us how to adapt. Seeing them in large groups reminds us to use our intelligence to deal with life's challenges. In many cultures, crows are seen as guides, with a special understanding of the world. Their gatherings can be a strong sign of spiritual direction. It might be telling you to trust your inner wisdom and look for guidance when you're at a crossroads in life. Sometimes, crow gatherings can be a warning to pay attention. In the past, they were seen as signs of important events, not always good. It's a reminder to be aware of what's happening around you and be ready for challenges. Crows are also linked to death and rebirth, as symbols of change. A gathering of crows can mean negative energy is being turned into something positive. It might mean it's time to get rid of old habits and negativity, making way for new beginnings. Seeing a big group of crows can be a memorable experience. The spiritual meaning depends on the situation, your feelings, and what you see. Think about these things to understand the message of a crow gathering in your life. The size of the group matters. A very large group might mean a big change is happening. A smaller group might mean the message is about your personal life. Pay attention to what the crows are doing. Loud calls might mean there's something urgent you need to know. Soft sounds might be comforting. Circling flight could mean life is changing. Flying in a certain direction might show you a path to take. The spiritual meaning of a crow gathering is different for everyone. Trust your gut feeling and think about what's happening in your life. Seeing crows repeatedly might mean there's an important message you need to understand. Crows have always been seen as messengers between the real world and the spiritual world. When they gather in large numbers, this becomes even stronger. A gathering of crows makes the spiritual message louder. It's a stronger invitation to listen to your intuition and be aware of changes around you. Crows gather and share information, so a crow gathering can mean there's collective wisdom to be learned. It might be a sign to ask for advice from your community and be open to different ideas. Crows communicate well and can adapt, so their gatherings can remind you to communicate clearly in your own life. It might mean expressing yourself honestly and listening to others. Crow gatherings are often misunderstood because of negative beliefs. It's important to understand the real spiritual meaning they can have. Crows have been unfairly linked to death and bad luck, but in a spiritual sense, their link to death is more about change and new beginnings. Crow gatherings aren't necessarily bad signs, but reminders of change, which can be good for growth. Crow gatherings are natural, with crows gathering for safety, socializing, and finding food. This doesn't take away from the spiritual meaning. Nature itself is symbolic, and crow behaviors can have both practical and spiritual meanings. It's important to focus on your personal meaning rather than negative beliefs. Each experience is unique, and the message is often personal. Trust your intuition and think about what feels right for you. Understanding the meaning of crow gatherings is just the beginning. The real power comes when you use this understanding in your daily life, helping you grow and understand more. Practice being aware and pay attention to the natural world around you. Watch crow gatherings with curiosity and notice the details, like the time of day, the location, and how the crows are acting. This helps you understand the messages they might be bringing. Keep a journal to write down your experiences with crow gatherings and your thoughts about what they might mean. Writing helps you understand your thoughts and see patterns. Use meditation to connect with the meaning of crow gatherings on a deeper level. Imagine a group of crows and ask for guidance. Meditation helps you find your inner wisdom and receive personal messages. The next time you see a gathering of crows, try to see more than just birds. See it as a spiritual message meant for you. Pause, watch, and listen to the messages of change, community, mystery, and guidance they offer. Let the meaning of the crow gathering help you understand your life's journey. If crows are often near your home, it might mean you need to focus on your personal life and home. It could be a reminder to take care of your family and make sure your home is a stable place. Crow gatherings aren't always seen as good luck, but they're usually seen as positive signs in a spiritual sense. They symbolize change, support, and guidance, which are all good things in life. See them as messengers bringing helpful insights and encouragement. Finding a dead crow can be upsetting, but spiritually, it often means a cycle is ending and making way for new beginnings. It might mean you're getting rid of old habits and beliefs, preparing for new opportunities. In some spiritual traditions, crows are seen as guardians because they connect different worlds. Their intelligence and watchfulness make them protective figures. A crow acting as a guardian can mean you're being protected, especially during difficult times. This can be comforting, reminding you that you're not alone. Even single crows can have meaning. One crow can mean solitude or a personal message. 2 crows can mean partnership or balance. 3 crows can mean community or family. Large gatherings mean big changes are happening in your life.